Michael Pollock alongside Victor Rodriguez, one of the greatest players to ever don a uniform in the Atlantic League of Professional Baseball. And Victor, to start, I'm happy to announce that you have been chosen as one of the 25 greatest players in Atlantic League history. You're going to officially be part of the Silver Anniversary team, recognizing all of your achievements and efforts during your terrific Atlantic League career. So, congratulations, and how exciting of a moment is this for you to hear that you've been recognized this way?
Hi, how you doing? I'm very grateful for that announcement, and I feel great. You know that all those years that I spent in Atlanta, I worked very hard, and it was a great league to play, and it was nice to hear that.
Well, you played with so many different teams in the Atlantic League, but it started in 2004 with the Somerset Patriots. And of course, that year you ended up posting the best batting average that the league had seen at the time, and that the league has still ever seen in a single season at 371. So tell me about that year. What made that year so special, and what was clicking for you on all cylinders that season?
That year, I went to Mexico and for a spring training, Mexican League, and I was in very good shape. I was ready to play, and this they bring like six foreign players, so they give me the release, and I went to Atlantic League. I was ready to play. I was ready to have a good season, and Somerset they treat me very good. It was a nice field to hit, nice play to play in that league. The 7,000 fans every day, and good place to play. And I was ready to play. I was able to have a great season there.
You're still the Atlantic League's career all-time batting average leader at 343 throughout your career. You went on to play with the Newark Bears in parts of three seasons, including 2007, when you ended up winning a championship with that team. What
Yes.
made that Newark Bears team such a tough team to play against, and what clicked so well for you guys?
That year, they picked a very good players in every position, and they have a lot of Latin guys too. They make us play together, and speak Spanish in the clubhouse, and all the things make you happy and make you easy to play. And it was a good team. It was a good year for the new Bear that year, and we have fun. We have very good. We have a good team and we have fun too.
Well, on a team level, obviously the goal is to win a championship. On a personal level, it's to be recognized as the MVP in the league, and you're the only player that has twice been named the Atlantic League's Player of the Year. You, of course, won it in 2004 with Somerset. You were a co-player of the year in 2007. What does that achievement mean to you, and how special is it to be one of only one in Atlantic League history to do something like that?
Feels great. Feels great. I was always work very hard. Even when I was doing good, I'm still working hard. Because I don't want to have a great season, so I can find other places. Maybe Korea or Japan, all those places that I was always find to see if he can play there. So that helped me to have a great season, and I feel great to have those 2 years in Atlantic League. I think it's a great play to play. The ballparks the people are nice, so I'm very humble. I'm grateful to have those 2 seasons there.
Your career went on to the Ducks, and that came to Long Island in 2009. You had a chance to play for Gary Carter, the great former New York Met and Hall of Famer. How special was it to get a chance to play for a manager that had such a storied career like Gary did?
He was great. He was great to have all the history that he have and listen to him. Some all those years with the Mets and all those things. It was great. I learned something from him that I'm using. I'm managing a team over here in Puerto Rico. I remember that I learned something from him. He let you know the day before if you play the next day, and
Yeah.
not every manager do that. And I'll always remember that. And I'm doing the same thing over here now that I'm managing a team in a league. They call it Double A over here in Puerto Rico, and I using that. I let those guys. On in a team, you have 5 guys, 6 guys. They always play. but you have three other guys, three other positions that you feel different with a lefty pitching or righty pitching. So I let those guys learn. I always say, "Hey, you're gonna play tomorrow. You're not playing today," because I learned that from Gary Carter. I like it. I like it. He was a good manager, good guy too.
Yeah, as a player, I'd have to assume playing under Gary like that with that knowledge kind of helped you mentally prepare and physically prepare
Of
the night
course, of
before.
course. Even if
Yeah,
you're not gonna play that the other day, you take easy a little bit. You maybe relax and you watch a movie and get to the bed late or something like that. When you're playing, but if you know you're gonna play, you're focused. Your mind is focused to play that day.
right, absolutely. And then your Atlantic League career again. You returned to Newark in 2010. You also played with the Bridgeport Bluefish and the York Revolution. And I was catching up with Daryl Henry, who's the broadcaster for the Revolution, and he told me one of his favorite memories of you was when you and Jose Herrera both hit grand slams in the same inning. Do you remember that game? Do you remember that moment? Is that something that's kind of almost unheard of for a baseball player?
I remember a little bit. I remember that year I was almost it was my last year in professional baseball. So my mind was more here in Puerto Rico. I got two daughters, and in that time they have like 3 years old and 2 years old, and my wife was telling me every day, when you're gonna come home. But I remember when I play when I play in York, I love it. I love the ball part. Was a good part to hit with a high wall in the left
Yep.
field. I remember we have a good team too. Very good team. They win the first half of the division, and we have fun every day. I remember the the they have to play different position every day. When they sign me in the middle of the season,
Right.
they tell me, okay, we win the first half. Now we need somebody to play third one day, short one day, second one day, first one day, and DH the other day. So I can give a day off to all those positions. I do that job in Georgia, and I like it because I know I'm gonna play 5 days a week in a different position. That was a challenge for me at the end of my career. So I like it. I like it.
I
It
was
was
gonna
good.
say,
It was
yeah,
fun.
you're
Yeah.
finishing up your career, and yet you got to make sure you stay sharp and know how to play every single position. How difficult was that for you to be able to do? But it ended up working out because York ended up winning the championship that year.
I like it. I like it. I feel like I can play different position and help the team to get a day off to that guy in particular that day. So I like it. It was
Excellent.
fun.
So your career is now officially over. I know it's been over a decade since you finished playing, but tell all the fans kind of what you're up to now, where you're living, and some of the things that you're doing since your playing days ended.
I'm back home. I'm back home from Guayama, Puerto Rico. I'm working for the city in sports. Doing a sport recreation and the port and sports. Um, I'm working with the MLB baseball too in the player development. They have a program over here in Puerto Rico in 4 different cities in Puerto Rico. They pick players, and they just develop. I'm an infield coach and a hitting coach over here. So I'm doing that, and I'm managing in a league. They have a lot of professionals in that league, and I'm managing one of the team. They have a lot of teams in that league, so I'm managing one of those.
Excellent.
I'm doing
Great stuff to
I'm
hear.
doing everything that have to be with sport and baseball. I'm doing that. Yeah.
Excellent. All that great stuff to hear, and congratulations to you on all of your success. And most importantly, congratulations on being selected as one of the 25 greatest players in Atlantic League history. It's a well deserved achievement and a pleasure to have had the chance, along with all the other league employees, to have watched you succeed for so many years in this league.
Thank you very much, Paul. I thank you for everything. I appreciate it.